right, class number 4. We just finished section 3 with the crossing arms behind as we step in front, step onto the back leg, arms cross in front as the right hip comes around in a big circle with a soft release at the end. From here, we're going to lift the right shoulder and the right hip at the same time, and it's going to be quite sharp. Lift, then a drop, drop. So they lift together, drop together, lift together, drop together, lift together, drop together, lift together, drop together, lift together, drop together. Make sure that your arm is not in front of your body here. You really can't see much. So arms are out, you're in performance angle facing the side, and lift, drop. Then it's a chest lift, chest drop, lift, drop, chest lift, chest drop, lift, drop, chest lift, chest drop. So turning around, again, it's 1 and 2 and. A little faster, 1 and 2 and, 1 and 2 and. On 3-4, you're going to do a Ami or an interior hip circle clockwise. Left, front, right, back. And just a small release here. Make sure to not stick the butt out. You're just coming back into your neutral position. Okay? So we have 1 and 2 and 3, 4. From here, you are going to, let's not worry about the arms for a second. All the arms are going to do is come up. Actually, we can just keep them here. This is simple. So bringing the right arm to the head and the left arm to the hip. And I'm actually cupping my hip with my hand. You can be here, but I'm going to be here. So your hand just sits on your pant line, on your hip. You're facing the angle. You're going to turn yourself to the front and do a big taksim, bring it in, and then you're going to step out, big taksim, bring it in. So let's just do a few of those. You can leave the hands up or you can bring them down. So the feet are going out, together. Your weight has to be on the left so you can step out, together, out, together. So continuously try to keep the weight on the left so we can step the right out. We only have 2 of these, but you're going to want that right foot free to step out. So weight's on the left here. You're going to step out, big taksim, together, out, big taksim, together. So it's really only happening on the left side. The right side isn't, it's not taksim, 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 taksim. I want the focus to be here. So again, it's going to go 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let's do that 8 count from the top. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I would like you to end equal weight here. You're going to pop the right hip up for a twist. It's going to be a lifted twist. Boom. So you're in flat feet, and you're going to bring it up into releve as you twist the hip forward, but I would like you to try to keep the chest as much to the front as possible so it's not like a full body twist. Big hip, okay? So arms at the hip, you end to the front. You're going to bring that hip up, and then you're going to switch it. Other hip comes up, and then we're going to do 3 hip drops, drop, drop, drop. And this, you're facing performance angle. These drops are going to bring your belly button to the front of the room. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so your hips won't be square to the front, but they should be able to see your belly button here. Okay, so actually, if you think about dropping at an angle, like here, 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 like you're going in a line to the back wall, then it won't be so much of an open up with the hips. Let's just keep it in a line this way from corner to corner. That will make more sense for what we're gonna do next. So, as you twist the hip forward after the tuck seam's coming in, you're gonna twist the right hip on 1, 2, and then as you bring this left hip up, you're gonna toss the left arm out and then hit the hip down 3 and 4. Okay, so let's go from, I think we just had our arms up for like 20 minutes. Go ahead and shake that out. Okay, so tuck seams on 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Twist the right hip 1, twist the left hip 2, toss that arm 3 and 4. And then from here, you're gonna do a chest circle for 5, 6, and then opposite 7, 8. So it goes clockwise, boom, counterclockwise, boom. What's happening is I'm going left, front, right, back, right, front, left, back. So I'm hitting that imaginary wall in the back that is making my chest in turn go the opposite direction. 5, 6, switch, 7, 8, switch, 5, 6, switch, 7, 8. Arms are up. 5, 6, 7, 8. You have to work a little bit harder to get your chest to have a big circle when the arms are lifted. So again, really try to focus on that lift, lift around, boom, lift around, boom. Now we're finally gonna bring the arms down. For 4 counts, we're gonna do an undulation down. So you're just gonna silently bring this right arm down and you're gonna go lift, keep that pelvis tucked, 2, 3, 4. Arms do stay high. They don't trail down here, okay? So I'm talking about this high, boom, 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 boom. We're just facing a slight diagonal. We're not at full performance angle, just slight diagonal here, boom. Okay, then we're gonna step out and chest and ribs go in opposition. Your head stays upright. We're going to do a side undulation down for 5, 6, 7, 8. As you drag that foot in, you are going to also pull this right arm up and through. So you should end here. It's up to you if you want to like interlock your thumbs, if you want to have one hand on top of the other. I just rest my hands together. Have a slight bend in the elbow so it's not locked out. Okay, so let's try that from, let's just go from the top. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Twist the hip. 1, twist the hip. 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Undulation down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The arm will probably start coming in on 7. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's bring the arm and the leg through on 8. Okay, from here, go ahead and set the arms down. Just know that they will be up. We're going to do a 3/4 shimmy with a little bit of we're gonna add something to it, and that's going to be a pelvic tuck. And that's gonna happen, so it's gonna go right, left, right, left, right, left. And you're going to add a little pelvic tuck and the leg is just gonna come up a little bit. So your feet don't have to be pointed. You're just coming up with your leg at a little bit of an angle. So again, you're going pelvic tuck, and the leg again is not up here, it's just a little release off of the floor, okay? So it's going 1E and 2E and 1E and 2E and 1E and 2E and 1E and 2E and. Okay, so it's just a little oomph at the end. So we do this 1E, 2E, and 4E, and. I think, so 4E, and, okay? So we're gonna go 1E, and, 2E, and, 3E, and, 4E, and. We just have 2 cycles of those. It's up to you if you want to be in releve, but I really like the earthiness of being flat foot for this, okay? So arms they swept through and you're ready. So you're at this diagonal, but you're going to move forward. So you're not moving at a diagonal angle forward. You're facing diagonal in your own box. You're facing the diagonal corner, and then you're going to move through space forward, but you're going to keep this angle. So you're going to go 1E, and, 2E, and, 3E, and, 4E, and, 1E, and, 2E, and it's just a little bit of a pelvic tuck. So if you know, like the kitty push shimmy is really focused on bringing the whole pelvis kind of back. It's not that. It's not that. It's like a variation, but we're just focused on just bringing the low belly in, but we're not gonna bring the whole lower body behind the ribs, if that makes sense. Same idea, but different, okay? So that was 1E, and, 2E, and, 3E, and, 4E, and. You're going to do a big Egyptian shimmy, so knees are powering super hard, okay? And you're gonna do this for 5, 6, 7. The noise of the shimmy, you'll hear it. It will stop on a hold. So you don't wanna shimmy through that. You wanna listen to the music. There's a little bit of a pause, and we're only going when the music tells us to shimmy. So the arms are up, and you're gonna bring them down behind the head, and then through the front of the body here. So they're up, you're gonna bring them behind the head, and down through the front of the body here. And they're gonna be touching. Okay, so we're gonna do that on the shimmies. So let's start from the top of that shimmy section. Also, another thing about how it's different from kitty push is we're not pushing through the hands, okay? Hands stay together, okay? Fight the urge, okay? So 1E, and, 2E, and, 3E, and, 4E, and, 5, 6, 7. The arms have to keep going, so even though the shimmy will stop, the arms still need to trail through. On 1, you're going to pop, and it's going to be very sharp, pop, and you're going to hold. So this idea is we're hitting our pose, and then you're waiting for the music to do something else, but so we're dealing with silence here. So in a way, I want you to feel like you are, like you're exhaling and you're holding that through. So maybe even though you hit the pose, you're still gonna kind of milk that for your 4 counts, because we're holding this for 4 counts. We hit on 1, we hold until 5. We hold until 4, and then we're gonna do a turn on 5. So we're dealing with a pose and silence, which can be kind of awkward in a way. So I want you to kind of play with just holding this and seeing if maybe you can, you know, your facial expression, hold something there so it's not just, you know, for 4 counts. You want to hold it and then maybe try to give that anticipation that something else is coming, because we're going to do a quick turn after that. So it's going to be sharp, a lot of holding, and then turning, so it will just make it more impactful. Okay, so we're hitting on 1, hold 2, 3, 4. All this is going to be is a crossover turn on 5. You have one count, okay? And the arms are gonna come 5. All that happened is they did this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you're gonna hold this, 5, you turned on 5, 6, 7, and then you're gonna step out for a big Maya 8 and we did this already in class 1 or 2 where we had the big Maya draw in. So it's only a Maya on the right side, right, pull in. Step out right, pull in, and it's pretty fast. 8 and 8 and you can see that I'm still dragging this right foot in. 8 and. On 1, you're gonna sink into it on your left side, and you're going to pull your arms apart, frame your head, and then make this pose. So the chin is gonna come up a little bit, boom. Okay, so your arms are pulling apart. They're gonna frame your face and then open. So you're gonna try to keep this shape and then arms come down. Okay, so we hit 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. So 1 is like the initial like pull apart and almost like a drop, like a sink. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then on 5, you're gonna step back with the right foot. My body angle is pretty much to this wall, my hips and my belly button, but I'm trying to keep my chest to the diagonal. So the chest is not front, but the chest is also not to the wall. So you're stepping forward, or you're stepping back. My right leg is in line with this wall, and my left foot is facing the mirror. Okay, so left foot facing the mirror. I'm stepping pretty much directly behind with my right foot facing the wall. I'm gonna put all my weight on the right leg. So what's gonna happen is the arms are going to swing down and then come up to here. Okay, so we went 1, 2, 3, 4, step 5. You wanna hit that pose on 5. And then you're gonna come back 6. So 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll try to go opposite of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can see my toe is in line here. This is against the wall. 5, 6. All right. And then you have one more turn, and then we're done with this section. So we go 5, 6. Then from here, you're gonna keep your left arm to your shoulder. The right arm, as you turn, is just gonna be a big crossover turn. So you're bringing this right foot around the left, and this right arm is going to come behind the head, meet the other arm by the shoulder, and then open your cross as you come down, and then you can rearrange the foot. So again, arms here, here, as you come up, as you turn, the left arm is gonna stay here. The right arm goes behind the head, comes across the neck to meet the other. So you're here, and you're just gonna pull that cross down and then open. So let's try that pretty slowly with the turn. So we hit 5, 6, you're gonna turn 7, open 8, and then you can adjust your feet. It's quite fast. The turn is a little fast, but I would like us to practice it slow a few times. 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo! Turning on carpet is a lot of fun, huh guys? Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, and then adjust the feet. Okay, that is the end of section 4. Let's run over that a couple times with counts, and I'll do it facing the front and back. All right, so we just finished our last section. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Lift that hip. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Talk seam. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hip twist. 1. Hip twist. 2. Drop. 3 and 4. Chest circle. 5, 6. Again. 7, 8. Undulation down. 1, 2. Tuck that pelvis. 3, 4. Side undulation. 5, 6, 7. Swing the arm through. 8. Shimmy. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn. 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So a couple things on both turns. Here, I'm throwing this right arm around as it comes for the cross. Lift, throw that arm around. It's gonna help. Second, we're kind of doing the same thing with this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. My arms are coming down to prepare for 5, 6, and then I'm tossing in a way this arm down. So it's coming behind the head, around and open. Boom, boom, boom. This is here, boom, boom, boom. So I'm using this arm in a way to help get around. All right, so use that if it works for you. If it doesn't, just throw it out. All right, let's run through this with counts. So we just ended our last section. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Twist. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Circle. 5, 6. Circle. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shimmy. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn. 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,